Want to know what's hot and trending in the world of hair and beauty in Paris, France? Well, you've came to the right place. My name is Tatum Neal. Welcome to the Elevate Hair Show. We've got a great show lined up for you today. Some of my favorite content creators from Paris joining us live in just one moment. Here we go. It's been a long time coming for this interview. We have been following Coiffeur's story for a few years now. I can't even remember how long. And we've been trying to get them all the way from Paris to join us here in New Orleans live on the Elevate Hair Show. And we have it. Success. Let's get Yannick and Gabby on. Welcome to the Elevate Hair Show.
Yeah.
There they are.
Hello.
Hey.
So happy to be here.
Oh, I'm so happy to have you. I brought up your page. You know, it's funny. I see your content and you tag us often, which I'm so grateful for. And then today on just kind of prepping this interview, wow, you have grown so much. I'm so proud of y'all for just honestly doing what you do and the internet rewarding all of your hard efforts. I'm really impressed. You've grown tremendously over the past few months, and I think it's well deserved. You have a unique style that is all of your own. And again, thank you so much for being such consistent creators for us and tagging us on Mullet Monday and in general. Thank you so much. I would love to just kind of get to know you two, which have to be the most powerful power couple in the world of hair in
Thank
Paris.
you.
Thank you. First of all, let's say thank you to Tatum and to Elevate for having us.
Yes, it's amazing.
I have to say that you guys are one of the first hair pages that I started following when Coiffeur story was made. So it's a huge inspiration on our work
Wow.
and for Yannick as well.
It's been all over our journey until now.
Yes, it's special for
Amazing.
us.
Well, I'm
So
really
yeah, who we
grateful.
are,
Yeah,
Yannick.
so
Yeah. I'm
let's tell us who
Yannick.
we are. Yeah.
I'm Gabi.
Yes.
So I'm Gabi. This is Yannick.
Yannick, I cut hair for now 16 years, so I mostly focus on haircuts, and I'm lucky to have my wonderful wife that take care of this page and creates the universe that we can see today.
Yes, I
Yeah.
create content for already 4 years.
Yes,
That's the majority of what I do as well, the marketing and the art direction, finding the references and the kind of direction of our universe.
yes.
Well,
And
you
on top of
do a great
all,
job.
Thank
yes, an
you.
amazing job. And on top of all, she created like an online salon where we can travel, work together, and attract like people that and haircut that we want to do.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the focus to kind of bring a place for Yannick to be the amazing creative that he is and to only focus on the incredible haircuts and for the clients themselves to be who they want to be. So many of our clients are those people that go to salons and the hairdresser will be like, no, we're not gonna do this haircut.
Yeah.
So we are saying, yes, come to us.
I think that's beautiful. And what I'd love to do, your page is amazing. We're going to go through some of the page, but you sent in some photos, and I kind of brought them into my phone here or to my iPad here, and I want to show
Yes.
some of the inspiration you sent. And we've got a few photos
Please.
from this era. Now, this is like late '60s or early '70s era.
This is late 60s.
Yes.
I think we are more late 60s than 70s in
Yeah.
general. Also music wise.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, and
Yes.
I can definitely
Yeah.
see the music in the hair here. Um,
Yes. That's it.
who's doing this makeup?
So
Are they
glad.
doing this makeup?
They're doing
Yeah.
it. They're such rock stars.
Yeah.
We really have the coolest people from Paris,
Yes.
and not only Parisians, but
Mm.
coming to us.
Great. These are all beautiful.
And
Yeah,
And
those last two that
yes,
you've shown are the most request haircuts we have.
yes.
really.
Yes,
Yes. This
I really think half of Paris is wearing the curly haircut.
the inspiration of
Yes,
this. Yes.
it freed so many people, I feel,
Yeah.
because the story of this girl, Noemi, Hi. Um, Her story was that when she reached out to us, she used to wear her hair straight,
Hmm.
Yes,
so she wasn't aware how curly she can be. And I think that's kind of a Yannick speciality, like
yes.
his razor cut.
Yes, and to work mostly on natural textures, so to bring, if there is curls, they will bring like the natural curls. And that was the case for this model, which was mostly straight before, and we end up after the cut to have like these beautiful curls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And to start like a big wave in Paris of people that used to wear their hair straight, and they suddenly see how incredible curly hair can be. And so many of the people that are doing this transition are requesting for this exact haircut,
yeah,
so that's cool.
yeah,
That's really interesting to hear because there's a lot of that happening in the United States too, where people are wanting to have their hair be what it is naturally, and this sort of society may be forcing people to change how they naturally are to conform, and people reflexively saying, "No, I'm going to be just me, and that's all I need to be." And so I love hearing that that's in Paris. I need to come to Paris clearly and get firsthand witness to that, which I'm now mentally
We
going.
want
I
to
got to
meet
get to
you.
Paris. Well, I will try to get there soon, and when I do, I will definitely be hitting you up so we can go out on the town
Yeah.
for sure.
yes,
Now, I was kind of cruising through some of these images. I definitely am seeing a vibe here, and I think our audience is too. And the idea of just being who you are, I think, is coming through these images. I thought this was
Yes.
so cool. This, like,
yes,
from
fashionable.
your salon, so to speak, to the runways, and then also the evolution of this look, and it's
Yeah,
showing up, and as it grows out, how important
Yes.
how important is the hair's the longevity of the style to you when you're doing this? Is that just sort of something that occurs, or is there some planning behind what you're doing so that it has a longer period or is evolving over time?
it's very important, yes, for me in the haircut. First of all, I think to respect the natural textures also allows the hair to express themselves and to grow over the time. But also there is a long work, I would say, that more than the half of the haircuts for me is the work of textures. So the texture will also define this long-lasting haircut, effortless styling,
Yes.
and that's the most important. So Gabi make a good job also on showing this, the growing with videos and pictures.
Yeah, we think it's really important because honestly, like clients only return to us after 4 5 months, let's say.
Wow.
Yes.
Usually, like for this like kind of short mid, it will be like 4 months, and they look so good. Like sometimes I ask them like, "Are you sure? It looks amazing."
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yannick, you're gonna put yourself out of business with your hair cutting.
I
Yeah, I always say that, you know. I used to work in places, sometimes they tell me, cut the hair a bit less, and the people will come back earlier, but for us, it's the opposite.
yes.
Yeah.
Like, yes,
Well, you
that's
seem to be doing
amazing.
great. Here's another kind of grow out, and this is the model you referenced earlier.
Yes, exactly. That was the first cut, actually.
Look, girl, the
That's
curls,
was.
the curls are popping.
I
Look at the
love.
beginning. She
Yannick,
didn't know.
well,
Yes.
I have a question for you. Two questions. The first is, what is your
Tell me.
background from hairdressing? Like you've been in it for, you think you said 16 years. Do you have
Yes.
did you work with a particular brand that gave you a style, or did you kind of figure this out on your own?
I think most of it was my curiosity, first of all. So I did my apprenticeship back in Switzerland, where I grew up. And so where I learned all the basics, like the techniques of haircuts. I also work with color and everything. Like I learned the base, and I quickly understood that was the most interest I had was into the haircuts mostly. So I focused on that. I found like places where I can work only on haircuts.
And you worked on clipper cuts.
Like, yeah, mostly I learned first with clipper cut. That was the interesting things because for at least the 5 to 7 years of my career, I started to cut on clippers only. No, no, I never use the scissors. So I only started to cut with scissors after 6 years of career. Yes.
That's
And I
fascinating.
mostly, yeah,
But not in a barber shop way, like
not
actual
yes.
haircut.
Actual haircut, long hair with layers, bangs, everything's like great texture with the clippers.
Yes.
That was a French technique actually created in the 70s, and I learned from that, and it was perfect to create my base. Then I could switch to a scissors.
That's a very clipper
That's
cut
a clipper
that you
cut I
do.
could do also, yes,
Yes.
at the beginning, yes. Yeah,
That's very much Yannick's style of even before we met.
yeah,
Because when we met and I started the page, the style really evolved and now is much more razor cuts.
That's
yes,
fascinating. Um,
Yes. And a lot of it thanks to Elevate.
really?
yes,
Honestly, yes, because I knew nothing about hair. So when I started the page, I knew I have to follow a bunch of like hair pages and hair artists and all the things that attracted me with my own aesthetic that I love 60s and 70s. They were all in the US.
yeah,
And I started seeing those like layered cuts and I was like, what is it? The people are calling it shag. What is a shag? It's amazing. And I showed it to Yannick and we were like, we're getting you a razor.
yes.
That's fascinating. I love hearing that. I want to talk about this transformation here.
Wow,
Mm,
very good one.
one
I
of the
Yeah,
mean,
best.
yeah.
Yeah.
what a,
Come on.
I
You
mean,
can see the difference, like the texture of the hair is not the same.
he looks like a different human.
Yeah,
It's Vogue.
yes,
It's giving Vogue.
And so what's
it's so
interesting to
true.
me is, personally, when I see, especially someone who, presents as a male with long hair, I feel a little afraid to go, like, to cut it because I feel like it's rare and unique to have long hair in that scenario. You've
Yes.
had no, it's no hesitation, at least I see, in just completely transforming this. How did you come to agreement on this look? Did he come in with a photo? Did you say I have the idea? Did you have to twist his arm? How did you go from here to there?
Yeah, that's an important fact about the way we work also because as our only platform is Instagram, so people reach out and we request people to send us pictures and so to have a visual of the direction and to make sure that people are really like ready for those changes and have like yeah those transformation.
But it's also the way you are, Yannick. Like you don't like to impose.
Yes, for me, I do not. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable imposing my style, my taste. People come with their own taste, and then my job is to adjust it to the hair textures, to the face, and yeah.
To
So
create something
yes,
together.
people reach us, send us the pictures, and if they feel ready, we are here for it.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
With the more returning clients, we feel more comfortable to make suggestions, especially from
yes.
my side, because Yannick is always afraid to like, what if it goes wrong and in the end they won't like it? But I don't have this problem, so
It's a big responsibility, I think, to do such big change to people. Yes.
Well, it's not a tattoo, so it will grow back. So always have that in
Yes.
your back
exactly.
pocket. You have a few models that are models, right? Or she's walking the runway
Yes.
right now. Are you connected
Yes.
now to any of the agencies in Paris? Or are agencies sending you people to have these looks? Or is this sort of just individuals deciding on their own?
It's right now it's the
Yeah.
individuals, but I think that in the future we are looking to work more in
Yes.
fashion,
Yeah.
definitely. Because in the end, like the people are coming, getting the haircut 2 days before the show, and then they walk the runway.
Yes.
Well, I feel like you need some love for that because the looks are great, and again we showed this
Thank
earlier,
Thank
but
you.
just seeing the video of what it looks like from start, and then 6 months later the transformation,
Yes.
it keeps working. Every photo of this haircut keeps working. So hopefully you guys get a little bit of love from agencies because I think it's well deserved. Um,
Thank you.
what I'd love to do now is actually go into our rapid fire questionnaire. So I'm going to ask you all
Yes.
just some quick yes or no type of questions. They might be
Okay.
feel a little complicated, but it's just black or white, yes or no. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, these questions, you just, the first thing that comes to your mind. Ready?
Okay.
Yes.
New York City slice pizza or Italian Napoli style?
Italian.
Italian Napoli style. Yes.
Yes.
See, there we go. We've got some alignment here.
Yes.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Coffee.
Conflict. Conflict. Put that in the show notes.
The
Conflict.
conflict.
I actually wanted to say hot chocolate, but whatever.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Well, but maybe we'll add that for next time. Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
Nike. Yes.
Yes.
Early riser or night owl? Do you wake up early in the morning or do you like to stay up late at night?
Early riser.
Yes. Both.
No, I changed.
Yes. I mean, yes.
Dogs or cats?
Dog.
Dogs. Mm.
So serious.
Very similar.
Pixie or bob?
Pixie.
60. Yes. 50.
Flat iron or curling iron?
Neither. Natural.
Yes.
Natural drying.
All right, now this one's
Yes,
going to be really
absolutely.
controversial. Croissant or baguette?
Of course, croissant.
Croissant. Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Okay. I threw that's a new one. That was a Paris edition. Rapid fire. Rapid fire. Thank you both so much for taking the time. I know it's later there than it is here. Such big fans. So proud of your growth and success. I wish nothing but the
Thank
best
you
for
so much.
both of you. And I will be trying to come see you as soon as I can. And I expect to go out
Please.
and have fun with you both.
Yes.
Yes. Come to Paris.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right.
Thank you so much.
Gabby and Yannick, Coiffeur Story, thank you so much. And we'll be seeing you online.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.